Hi, I'm Bill O'Reilly for Newsmax, and this is the Talking Points memo. President Trump is in Iowa today, and he's making fun of Joe Biden. He's calling Biden slow. Vice President Biden is in Iowa today, and he's making fun of Trump, calling him a threat to the nation, to you, to your family, to everyone you know. This is the beginning of the Biden-Trump 2020 campaign. Now, I've said this 6 months, maybe even longer, that it is Joe Biden's nomination to lose on the Democratic side. And the reason is there really isn't anyone with any gravitas that can overcome Biden's name recognition and money and the support behind the scenes that President Obama is giving him. So you have somebody like Bernie Sanders, he's not going to be the nominee. Elizabeth Warren is not going to be the nominee. The Democratic Party is not going to nominate socialists because they know they'll get murdered in the general election. One of the younger people, Buttigieg or O'Rourke or Kamala Harris, they're just not well known enough, and their views are all over the place. So it's Biden versus Trump. Now, both of them are feisty guys. I know them both. Obviously know President Trump much better than Joe Biden, but I've known Biden for a long time. And they both can get their zingers off, and they're both personable in the crowds that they are trying to woo. There's no question that they both have the stature to run a re-election campaign that the media will pay attention to. Now, the far left doesn't want Joe Biden. The Republican Party's fallen into line. The polls show that about 90% of the Republican Party is behind Donald Trump's re-election. But the Democrat is still fractured. The far left doesn't want Biden. They see him as a hack. He's not progressive enough. He's not climate change enough. He's not gay enough. He's not anything enough. They want to knock him out. And that's a problem for Biden. That's why he flip-flopped on the Hyde Amendment and abortion, which didn't really make Biden look too good. You support the Hyde Amendment for 43 years, and then all of a sudden you don't support it with no explanation. That makes you look bad. That makes you look like a politician, like somebody who doesn't really have any core moral values. The Hyde Amendment, by the way, is very simple. All it says is that federal money, tax money, can't be used to fund abortions unless rape, incest, or catastrophic health for the mother. And that's because more than half the country is morally opposed to abortion. And you can't, in a federal government situation, impose some kind of policy that majority of the country finds immoral. So it's legal, abortion, but Catholics and evangelicals and others who don't morally support it, you can't force them to give their money to do it. I mean, that was the thinking. But now we live in an age where the bad people are the pro-life people. And I wrote a column on BillO'Reilly.com that you should read. How did that happen? If you support life, you're bad, you're evil. And the media has managed to do that in America. It's pretty startling. Anyway, getting back to Obama and Biden. So this is the run right now. And it's way too early to start the campaign, but it started. First debates are a couple of weeks. Democratic debates, 24 candidates on NBC. Hey, 24. But by the time the primaries roll around, people are going to be exhausted. I mean, the candidates will meet every single person in Iowa. You'll just be, what is this? Way too early, but it's happening. President Trump's going to announce re-election soon. And there's no doubt he's real. I told you that from the beginning. President Trump, as I write in my upcoming book, started his re-election campaign on his inauguration day. So watch Trump-Biden. Should be pretty interesting back and forth between those two men. That is the Talking Points memo. For more commentary, please go to BillO'Reilly.com, and we'll see you soon.